Hello and welcome back to another episode of Stu's Reviews. So today, we're going to take a look at another case by Spigen. Specifically, their Tough Armour cases. The Spigen Tough Armour case integrates air cushion technology with a rigid outer shell for an extremely reliable level of drop protection. The precise cutouts and tactile buttons make this case look futuristic and like it means the business. As a nice little surprise, the case also sports a dinky kickstand to keep the phone upright, unaided. Now, last time I asked you how you wanted me to test it, and you said drop it off a very high place. Now, the first thing we're going to do is just drop the phone to see whether or not it protects it with a regular drop. Nope. Well, aside from being a bit mucky, everything seems pretty good. The case seems to have held up very well as well. There's no knocks or scrapes. So although that was a drop from about 5 foot, it seems that everything is still intact. Ooh, the little flip thing at the bottom. Yep, that's good as well. Now you're probably wondering why I'm in some sort of dark dungeon. Well, that's because I've come to Bronkless Castle to throw this phone off the top and see whether or not the case protects it. Bronkless Castle is a Motte and Bailey fortress founded in 1144. After being fortified against the rebellion of Owain Glyndŵr, the castle fell into disrepair and has been left to decay since 1583. In its centre, where the original floors would have been, now stands an empty hollow, with a drop of approximately 100 feet. So, here we go. Hold on. Oh dear. I'm going to have a look, see how that went. Okay. Well, the phone's a bit wet. Seems alright. Right, I'm going to give this a clean up and see how it looks. First of all, let's talk about the case. Overall, the case seems to be in very good condition. It's a little bit of warping at the top. That could be just because it hasn't got a phone in. The little flappy thing to stand your phone up, that's bent a little on that corner there. But the most damage is in this corner, where it's a little bit scuffed, but overall, the case has held up. However, the phone, not so much. The phone is no longer a straight line. So, Okay, so fine. It didn't survive being dropped off the top of a castle. But then again, not many people will be dropping their phones off the tops of castles. It did survive the standard drop test, and most people will drop their phones from their ear or maybe their pocket. So I think it handled it very well. It did what I would expect it to be able to do, and nothing more. I am a little bit disappointed that it didn't survive the drop off the top of a castle, but to be honest, I didn't expect it would. I will say this. I am a bit upset that it is now a bit scuffed, and that the little flappy thing has a bit of a bend in the corner. Because I used this case for about 3 weeks whilst deciding whether or not I thought it was good. Yes, it adds a bit of weight to it. Yes, it's quite thick. But actually, for a very protective case that will survive a drop and a bit more, I think this is probably a good shout. Like last time, I will be testing a case again, and I'm going to give you the choice of how you want me to test it. This time, I'm going to give you the option of only 2, because you've already had the height test, and that was hard enough to find, because finding somewhere tall in Wales that isn't a mountain is like squeezing blood out of a stone. But the 2 options you've got left are: it will be involved in some form of road traffic accident. Option number 2, it will be shot with a .177 gas-powered pistol. And that concludes my review of the Spigen Tough Armour case. Guys, I'll leave a link in the description for some of the more popular options of this particular case. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because it'll really help me out and it'll help you see more Stu's reviews. And I'll see you back for another episode soon.